Hello there, here we are. I am all lathered up and we are going to be testing the new Defender razor, which I have managed to import from America. Now, this is the same razor which is used as the Boldking. So this Defender razor model, the stick version, is the same model that's used as Boldking. Now, what's interesting is Defender razor is an American brand. But Boldking is basically in Europe and distributing in Europe, but it is made in Israel. I'm not sure if I can get, no, I can't get the camera to focus, but it's made in Israel. So here we go. So open up the packaging. Now, first thing to notice is it's an all plastic handle, okay? On this one, it's got the word Defender written here, and I know on the Boldking one, it says Boldking. So, there we go. And this is quite handy, because it's a little suction thing. So, look, let's see if we can get to it. Suction, and on. And that's it. So it comes with its own suction cup. It's great. Now the blades, they're really far spaced apart. So, as you can see, that is quite a long way spaced apart. Let's have a little play at this angle, shall we? There we go. So, yeah, so really far spaced apart. And the cartridge flexes. Look, let's see if I can get it to flex. The cartridge itself flexes like that. Now, it's using the rubberiness of the material again for doing it, and we all know that I quite like it when it's a spring loaded, but we'll see how it goes. To eject it is quite simple. I believe it's supposed to be, that's it, just a little push. What it does is it deforms this little hook here, and therefore these hooky bits come off. So it's a very simple design in that sense. I can't seem to get it back on. Let's put the cover back on just to make sure I don't cut myself. There we go. So let's see how it shaves. Now the idea behind this is it's got lots of individual blades well far apart, so it shouldn't get any clogging. I've used my normal shave prep for this, the soap. So we will see how it gets on, shall we? So just wet it up. Have like quite a bit of growth again, so I've got about 4 or 5 days growth here. So we go. Okay, that's cutting reasonably well. I think you could see it was pulling a little bit on my skin. So there we go, got a fully loaded cartridge. As expected, cleared wonderfully easily because it's so far apart the blades are. Okay, so it is. Might be because the hair's so long, it's not the quickest, smoothest shave. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep. So it clears easily. Not sure how well it's following the contours. Not sure if this so-called flexion of the cartridge is actually flexing on my skin. It's feeling a little scratchy, not a lot scratchy, but a little bit. It's not quite there with the Gillettes and that. It's shaving pretty well though. Now, one of its selling points is that the last blade at the top there is very close to the edge. So they say you don't need a back trimmer. I don't need a back trimmer anyway, but let's have a look, shall we? Okay, I can admit, when shaving there, I could feel the tug a little bit more than normal. But yes, it does appear to cut quite nice and tight underneath it. However, I still have to go upwards because otherwise it's never as close as I like it. I know people say don't shave against the grain, but if I don't feel like it's smooth. There we go. Felt a bit awkward getting it up when I was doing the upward strokes, but I got there, so that's good. Right, the soap's drying out a little bit. Just give it a little more of a wet. And there we go. So, shaved. Alright, so, what do I think? Now, the handle's really simple. Not saying I particularly like the handle. I suppose it's because I've got accustomed to all the metal handles that are out there. So I'm quite not really sure about the handle. It seems to be going a funny colour now up here with the soap, but never mind. Not overly sure about this dismounting mechanism, just pushing this lever up. So, and the blades, well, look, they flex all over the place. They bend downwards as well as upwards. They are pretty thin and far spaced apart, but it gave a good shave. I will say it did give a good shave, but it was a bit tuggy. So, I'm not going to say I'm going to necessarily use this one quite much, because unfortunately there's just so many good razors out there these days. But I have tried it, so I can now say I've reviewed it. So that's the Defender razor, which is the same one that's used by Boldking, and that's their stick version. I do quite like that though. That's pretty good. So you've always got a stick on, and you can face it either way if you like. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so if you like this video, please like it, please leave comments below and give it a share.